Braun, back to your point, because I kind of clomped on you there, and I want you to finish your point. So you're saying that Rodgers is a sure thing, but then Hurts, Goff.
Do we know
Fields,
Jalen Hurts is good?
Tua,
They feel good about it.
So you're bringing into question like all 5 of them might be bad.
All 5 of them, like we don't have all like it's not a scary quarterback. Like shoot, Aaron Rodgers, you got to prep for him. Jalen Hurts might just suck, right? Jameis Winston might throw 5 picks, and you might just like have that one, right? I don't think Jalen Hurts is going to suck, but there's like an uncertainty, I guess.
I think,
and then
I'm going to butt in just real quick. I think our framework for this is wrong. It's not might they be good. I think the default position is that those 5 are bad, and that they have to prove us wrong on that, right? Like all of our priors tell us that these quarterbacks are not good. Now, I think that there's, a world of upside for Jalen Hurts. I think you could say something about Jameis Winston being a really intelligent quarterback that threw a bunch of picks, but finally fixed his eyes. Like the LASIK thing might be real, right? Like there's all kinds of things. I love it. This is the funniest storyline in the world to me. But I think that like, he was just blind like that. Okay. Yeah, sure. And he didn't get LASIK in college because he was literally just too young to get downfield. Right, the squinting, right? And it's like his issue with interceptions, he literally just didn't see them, right? So he's like, might as well throw contest. Like, it makes
that explains
sense.
it. That's
right. It's amazing.
Yeah.
But like,
that was a Packers jersey. I thought it was an open patch
oh my god.
grass.
The pewter and the green. I don't know. But yeah, I think our default position on all of these, except for Aaron Rodgers, is that they're bad, and any hype about them is pushing uphill against that. Sorry, Luke, I stepped all over your point just after Sam did it, but like just the framework to me of this question was all wrong. What do you mean? Are we sure Jalen Hurts is good?
Let's rank the quarterbacks then.
No, yeah.
So Rodgers is the clear number 1. So then who's number 2?
Fantasy points, Jalen Hurts. I think
like it very much could be not Hurts.
I was hoping one of you guys said Jared Goff.
Well, okay, so statistically, historically, be Jared Goff, but we kind of know the story over there. So
he's the one we know what to expect from
Jameis
the
Winston
most.
Too.
The least question marks around Jared Goff. That doesn't mean that it's good, but it means that we are very certain about what we are going to see.
Yeah, real quick, my rankings are Rodgers, Jameis, because I think that style of play where you just throw touchdowns or picks and nothing in between, that actually tends to be better than it isn't. It's just the year he got fired, it wasn't. 7 of them were pick sixes, right? But I think just generally speaking, that style of play tends to work out a little bit better. So to me, it's Rodgers, Winston, then Hurts, then Tua, then big gap Tua, big gap Fields, then Goff. And I from a Vikings fan perspective, obviously you don't want Fields to be good, but from like I care more about my takes than I care about the Vikings season. And my take says that Justin Fields was a great pick and the Vikings should have picked him. So for myself, I hope that Justin Fields ends up as the best or second best of this group.
I mean, at this stage with with Fields, Tua, and Hurts, I mean, you're just shaking them up and just rolling the dice because any of them could take that step. Like, and it's kind of Spider-Man meme-y. They're all just standing in a room like, who's gonna improve this year? Right. Particularly Tua and Hurts are in year 3, correct? So they're kind of at that critical stage that Murray was going into last year, where you might have looked at Murray in kind of a Fieldsy way, and now you don't. Now he's elevated himself above that.